What's going on, Tar Heel Nation? It is your favorite North Carolinian, Russ, the Tar Heel man. And in this reaction video, I got some real good news and some real bad news. Good news first, Carolina's 1-0 in the ACC after, as we can see right here, they beat the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets 68-65. And this one was ugly. There is no other way to sugarcoat it. This game is unacceptable. You have two straight halves. Carolina against a 4-4 Georgia Tech team where they outscored them. Carolina goes into the half up one, and then they outscore them by two in the second half, man. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, man. We were talking about this in the live stream. Is one of the things that I'm so concerned about with this basketball team, as you guys can sit here and look at the team stats. Carolina is shooting at such an awful clip, man. Not just from the field, but from, beyond the arc. As you can see right there, 39%. 39% from the field, 20.8% from beyond the arc. And this is a team that's playing at the Dean E. Smith Center. And they're 4-4. And we were kind of looking at this game as maybe this opportunity for Carolina to work out some kinks, right? Some lesser competition, if you will. And you would have thought that they were playing the daggum Kansas Jayhawks. It's just we got the win, but this was a struggle, man. This was an absolute struggle. And look at this 18 turnovers right here. 18 turnovers. Now, one of my keys to victory was EC under control. That was one of my keys to victory. And let's look at this box score right here. Because I do believe that this team will go as Elliot Cadeau goes. 28 minutes, 4 of 13 from the floor, 1 of 6 from 3. He had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, but he also had 7 turnovers. 7 of them. That's insane, man. 7 turnovers with 9 points. Just not a good basketball game at all from your starting point guard, man. And it's starting to compound itself. Once again, RJ Davis. Trying to get RJ going. Another game, bro. 38 minutes. He almost played the whole stinking game. He shot 5 for 15 from the floor. That's 33%. And he went 2 for 8 from 3. And some of them were open looks. That's only 25%. Those are Elliot Cadeau numbers of last year, right? Those are EC numbers from last year. He finishes with 16 points. The one bright spot, offensively and defensively, in this basketball game was Seth Trimble continues to just be a tremendous asset to this basketball team, man. And don't forget, little Russ is in there. He's hanging out with his friends on the computer, if you guys can hear him. So, but Seth had a monster game, dude. 34 minutes, 5 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 8 for 9 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds, 0 turnovers, and 19 points. I mean, if you want to look at one guy that's doing all the right things, seemingly, it's Seth Trimble. It's Seth Trimble, and it's crazy because I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I would have never said that would be the case, going into this basketball season, man. I cannot believe the jump that he's made as a basketball player. He truly has been, thus far, the most improved player in the entire country. So it was good to see Seth balling, man. He was the basically one lone bright spot in this basketball game. And the only other guy that you could really point to at this point would be Ian Jackson, who finished with 27 minutes, 5 of 14 from the field, which is not very good. 1 of 4 from 3, not very good, but he did finish with 15 points himself. And Ian Jackson played a lot better defensively in this game too. So if we want to look at it from a defensive perspective, Ian looked a lot better. Now, As far as the coaching is concerned, all right, you guys know that I think and love HD. I think he's a great man. He's a Tar Heel. Um, One of the things that has concerned me is I personally did not feel like I saw a lot of coaching changes to combat whatever issues Carolina is having right now. And, as much success as we had last year at trapping the full court press, generating turnovers, and, getting some quick buckets, that is one of the things that really is bothering me. We have a ton of guards. So, for the life of me, I don't understand why we're not trapping more, man. I just don't understand it. I feel like, with the athletes that we have, that would, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, man? It would make the fact that we have no low post game, a little bit less so out in the open, you know. And speaking of the low post game, you know, somebody needs to tell coach that Vin Allen Lubin can play with his back to the basket. We played a little clip. Obviously, there were some highlights. I'm not saying that he's Armando Bacot or Tyler Hansbrough. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. But Carolina's complete lack of tossing the ball down inside with a big with his back to the basket is it's out of control to me. I just don't understand how that is something that you're going to be able to look at for the entire season and say that you're going to be successful, man. Vin Allen is listed at 6'8", 230. He is not the biggest guy, okay? That's not what this is about. But Vin Allen does have the ability to play with his back to the basket. Now, Jay Wash, not really a back to the basket guy, okay? James Brown, 1 minute of play. That's it. Just 1 minute right there. Get him on the stinking floor because this 4 out, 5 out game that we have is just not cutting the mustard, bro. It's just not cutting the mustard. And I understand that we're looking at it's a different offense, but these type of performances right here, where we're shooting this bad as a team, we're committing all these turnovers as a team. You know, you're not going to be able to beat anybody that's worth a damn, with these type of numbers, man. And that's just the cold, hard, simple fact. So I felt like the team was very sluggish. I felt like, my guy EC was very careless with the basketball, and we've seen that probably in the last 5 basketball games. It seems like just very careless with the ball, nonchalant, if you will. Um, and I feel like there's been a little lack of energy outside of guys like, Seth Trimble. And so, where is the juice? Where is the attention to detail from your starting point guard? Where are the coaching changes where you can kind of get these teams a little bit more uncomfortable and get them out of their element and generate some fast break slash quick offense where you know you're not so your success is not so predicated on your half court offense, which is it's abysmal right now. There's no other way to sugarcoat it. Carolina's half court offense is absolutely abysmal. It's listless. They look like they have no identity. It's a lot of one-on-one high ball screen, and we got smaller guards. They got bigger guards guarding them, and it is a recipe for disaster, I think, as the season moves forward, man. Especially if you're just going to be content with not trapping, not switching up your defenses. Um, you know, is Carolina the team? That's kind of what I'm asking myself from a coaching perspective. Does Carolina have the half court offensive ability to win basketball games? No? Okay, then we need to stink and press and generate points in different ways, i.e., creating turnovers, generating steals, etc., etc., etc. So like I said, a lot to be concerned about in this one, man. This is a red flag basketball game. You're at home. The Dean Dome was not did it was fairly empty. I wouldn't say fairly empty, but it wasn't as deep as it should be for your ACC home opener. And Carolina's still not shooting the ball well. There's no low post offense. And our starting point guard, who started the season great, is he's turning the ball over. He's been very careless, and very, very difficult game to get excited about moving forward. Now, the good news is, sorry, I hit the wrong button. The good news is that Carolina has a week. Maybe that's what they need, man. They need a stinking week before they take on LaSalle. And this is another opportunity for the Heels to fix some of these deficiencies. But HD has got to work on some things going into the break for sure, man, because this team right now is not even close to a tournament team. And as bad as the ACC is, the fact that we just beat Georgia Tech by 3 at our house, red flags are going up everywhere for your boys. So I'm going to be looking at coaching changes. I'm going to be looking at how does HD generate some easy offense for an offense that is struggling, because this offense is struggling right now 100%. So you let me know what you think about this basketball game down in the comment section, Tar Heel Nation. If there are any Yellow Jackets out there, once again, man, let me know what you think about this basketball game. Is your boy onto something? Am I tripping right now? Or, are these legitimate concerns? And let me know your observations, man. Maybe you're seeing something that I'm not seeing, but what I'm not seeing is a very good basketball team right now, and that that stinking alarms me a lot after 9 games thus far. So let me know what you think about it in the comment section. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And at the end of the day, baby, win, lose, or draw, in this instance, we won. It is a great day to be a Tar Heel. Go Heels, and we'll catch you on the next one, baby.